everybody, and welcome to United Dirt Sim Series, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Redline Race Designs 360s here at USA tonight. Want to thank everybody for tuning in here. We are in qualifying right now. We have a list of drivers, and it is about 35 entries for tonight. So very busy for the 360s. Glad to see it happening. And they are getting all set right now. We will be doing the drivers meeting here shortly for all the drivers, and we will be rolling into heat race number 1 here momentarily. Sitting on top of the board right now, it's Braxton Wilson with an 18.794. Steve Vogelsong running in the second position. Rico Robles making a third place entry. John Helms in fourth. Matthew Croak fifth. Carlin Cure sixth. Cody Olson seventh. Austin Stern in eighth. Garrett Pepiot in ninth. And Jeremy Weigel rounding out the field there for the top 10. Looks like Jesse Dacus putting in a qualifying attempt there. He's going up on the top there on the second or third position. Trace Olson now from LGR taking over the top spot. So LGR boys bringing some heat here in the qualifying for the 360s. Definitely working hard with the ABR setup shop there and Alex Bergeron to come up with a good setup package for the LGR team. Looks like their qualifying efforts are definitely going to be good for tonight, with Blaine Brink and Trace Olson both from LGR on top of the board. Braxton Wilson sitting in the third position. Jesse Dacus in fourth. Steve Vogelsong down to fifth. Rico Robles in sixth. Seventh is John Helms. Matthew Croakey in eighth. Carlin Cure ninth. And Cody Olson in the 10th spot. They are doing the drivers meeting right now, so we should be getting into heat race number 1 here in just under a minute. Here we go. Heat race number 1 getting ready to take to the track. Top 3 will be transferring out of this one into the main event. This is the fastest ticket and the easiest way to get into the big dance tonight. Starting on the pole position in the number 20, it is going to be Jeremy Weigel. In the second position, in the number 7, sponsored by Rocket Race Setups, it is Carlin Cure. Inside row number 2, sponsored by Pushing the Cushion Productions, Alex Hannett Gaming, Skull Candy and Raise Energy Drink, it is Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver Steve Vogelsong. Sponsored by Coldest Water, Rogue Energy, it is LGR driver Blaine Brink in the number 21, your top qualifier. On the outside of row number 3, it is Sammy McNabb in the 22M. Row number 4 on the inside is going to be the 602 of Kyle Rosick Jr. And Barry Knapp in the 42, running the Casey Kane paint scheme tonight. Looking for Justin Stolz and Austin Griffey. Doesn't look like they were able to make the show. So Jeremy Weigel going to bring him down to the green flag. Here at USA. Should be going green flag this time by. And we are green flag racing here in the 360s for United Dirt Sim Series. Jeremy Weigel out front right now in that number 20 machine. Part of the Beer Hill gang. It says Team SSR. Carlin Cure trying to chase him down right now for that top spot. Getting a run as they go down the straightaway. Let's see as the corner speed comes. He does not have enough. He has enough to get alongside of him, but let's see if he can complete the pass here. Weigel going to have a little bit more momentum on the outside. He's going to stay next to him. Cure trying to inch him out on the inside. Jeremy Weigel going to hold on to the lead here for the time being. Blaine Brink now starting to make a push here. Brink putting it all the way down into the grass. He is trying to make his way forward. Top qualifier. We have an invert of 4. McNabb now pulling up behind Brink. And both of those drivers are going to be chasing Steve Vogelsong for that last and final transfer position into the big dance straight out of the heat race. Vogelsong there in the 47. Super confident in the 305s with his program. He races constantly the official races here in iRacing for the 305s. Now stepping up to 360s. Looks like he's finding his feet here once again in this class. Cure able to make the pass on Weigel. So the new leader, Carlin Cure, right there you can see him in the red, white, and black. Jeremy Weigel there in the blue and white, also trying to reel him back in as we are 7 laps in of a 10-lap distance here. Once again, top 3 going to transfer into the big show. Brink now breaking apart from the mid-pack there. He is able to start to reel in Steve Vogelsong, so we will have to keep an eye on that battle as that is the last transfer into the big show. Otherwise, you're going to have to race in through the B main. Brink now starting a late race charge here in heat race number 1. Cure staying super confident. Oh no, Carlin Cure running out of fuel in heat race number 1. Going to drop all the way down to the back of the pack. Wow, so Weigel taking back over the lead. That's going to put Vogelsong in second. And third is going to be Blaine Brink. McNabb trying to make a move but couldn't get it done. Here we go. As they come around, let's see. Last-ditch effort here Vogelsong trying to work on Weigel, couldn't get that done. So your top three. Wow, I'm pretty sure Brink ran out of fuel at the line as well. Top three, Weigel, Vogelsong, and McNabb. Then Barry Knapp, and down the board in 5th place finished Blaine Brink. So looks like some people might need to check their fuel sheets here as we are running USA in the 360s. And it is not looking too solid right now, as there were definitely a few missteps in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 coming to the line right now. Starting on the pole position in the number 75 from Up North Esports, powered by ABR Setup Shop, it is Chase Swafford. Outside of him in the number 6C, sponsored by Dirt Co., it is Cody Olson. Inside row number 2, in the number 3, we've done a few driver interviews with him after the races. Iridium Sim Sports driver Rico Robles. Outside of him from LGR Motorsports, it's going to be Trace Olson in the number 8. Right there, sponsored by Rogue Energy, Redline Race Designs, and of course, ABR Setup Shop. Row number 3 on the inside, it's going to be the number 24 of Yax John. Right there. And to his outside, the number 2 of Andrew Danson Hansen from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports. Right behind him is going to be Steven Fernberg in the 029. And next to him is going to be John Fall. Rounding out the field in the number 64 is going to be Tim Alton, all the way from Canada. Canada, eh? Let's see what you got. Tim Alton going to let her rip, Tater Chip. Going to go worst to first. That's what he is hoping, that is for sure. We will keep an eye on him and see what he can do. Anne-Marie Beerline checking in out on Facebook says, Aiden, you better check your gas since we had 2 guys run out of fuel. They're in heat race number 1. It is a big field. We are definitely pulling a lot of cars here. Brandon Surratt, he's checking in out over on Facebook as well, says he's going to check his fuel sheet. We are green flag racing here in heat race number 2. I guarantee that a lot of these guys, especially Trace Olson from LGR Motorsports, added a whole nother gallon of fuel than what Blaine Brink was running, since Blaine ran out on fumes coming out of turn number 4. Trace Olson going to try and get it done here tonight. Swafford out front right now with Olson and Olson right behind. No relation, I don't believe. Cody Olson in the 2nd position. Trace Olson in 3rd. Maybe they're twins. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask Trace.